Welcome to MagicGatheringStrat. We are playing Affinity. We are playing. Affinity did 2 4-0s in the tournament that was just published. It's for the 17th of February. Johan 80 and Thomas H both did 4-0s with Atog Fling affinities, and I'm playing Special Kyle's affinity deck. And I'm playing against Power T. Power T is the guy who made the blue-black Trinket Control deck as we know it. So he's the guy who taught me Magic back in the Viking Age. And he's now piloting his own deck. But we are gonna give him a beating with Affinity. But we probably need mana to do that. So we are taking mulligan. And this is second turn Frogmite, not much else, but I'm gonna keep it. And see what happens. Affinity has a lot of dirtly draws. There's a trio of tails at least, so now we play Frogmite. And next turn we'll be able to play Enforcer, unless Frogmite dies, which often happens, sadly. And we now have a dead Frogmite on our hands. And we suffer Fume Spitter beatdown. That means we can't cast the Enforcer yet, and we are now trapped with the red cards in our hand. Should I have gone to 5 there? What do you think? Maybe I should. Ogre of Skulls is gonna take care of our Fling, and the Atog possibly. Here is a land. It's green land, but that means Myr Enforcer is ready to do some damage. Do I think maybe he will die horribly? Oh, Undying Evil on Ogre of Skulls means no more Atogs in hand. Bye bye Atogs, and bye bye Fling. And if he can now kill the Myr Enforcer, nice combo. Oh my god. So I have no cards in hand and no creatures. He has 3 cards in hand and a Fume Spitter. That's the moment I draw my Springleaf Drum. This is a horrible matchup for Affinity. Affinity can just win sometimes with Fling. But Affinity doesn't play too many creatures, so it's very easy for the Trinket deck to control the situation. I can't cast him! Sorry. So now I'm sure I'm getting shittered by rats, which would suck enormously. And of course Disciple wouldn't accomplish much, but at least I would have an empty hand to avoid getting shittered. And speak of the devil, it's not the devil, it's Muldrifter, but there is a black mana on tap, so that means that there's an Undying Evil. Oh my god, that's just broken. So he gets to have 3 creatures and 6 cards in hand. I have a 1/1 in my hand that I can't cast. And here is Galvanic Blast. I can't cast that either. I'm getting crushed here. So let's look at my sideboard. Yeah, I'll have to think hard about that. Ancient Grudge is probably the card I should bring in. It's another Muldrifter. Well, I will have a hard time recovering from this. There's a Frogmite. And he's free to cast. So I'm gonna untap him to... Wait a minute, then I take lots and lots of damage. 6 damage. To still kill that Muldrifter, have these guys next turn. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure it's the right thing to do. Oh no! Oh, sorry. I thought I could use the Springleaf Drum twice, but it's once per turn. I'm such an amateur. This is my 5th game with Affinity, so sorry. It came a bit out of frustration because I am just so very close to being dead right now, as he has quite some pressure on me. And he finishes it with double edict. Yes, I want him to take 1 damage. And that's the game in favor of blue-black Trinket Control. So now we need to consider our sideboard, and I think we definitely sideboard in 3 Ancient Grudge. There's a question of what to take out. We don't need the Krark-Clan Shamans. What else can we take out? Please help me. We need all the aggression. Is this it? Ah, this was hard. Yeah, I think it's it. That's it. We're only taking out 2 ancient. We're taking in 2 Ancient Grudges, taking out 2 Krark-Clan Shamans. And we are ready for another fight with blue-black Trinket Control. Yes, I like to play first. So what happens here? We can play Springleaf Drum that we only can use once per turn, and then Star into Disciple of the Vault, who can then cast the other Disciple of the Vault. So yes, it's a keep. And we're playing Chromatic Star. So now we play Disciple for this black mana. We play Springleaf Drum here. And we play another Disciple. We have Myr Enforcer down to 4 mana. So after playing the 3 of Tails next turn, we will be able to cast Myr Enforcer. But so far we only have crap Disciples for the attack, and one of them has been verdicted to the moon. He still hasn't played any targets for our Grudge. I'm right now in a house, and I've been playing, this is the 4th match I play in a row against blue-black Trinket Control. So I have forgot to put fire in the fireplace. It's getting quite cold because it's 11 degrees below 0. What's that in Fahrenheit? Like 10? And it's pretty cold. And putting Great Furnace on top of my library. And I want to see some artifacts. It's beatdown time. You hear my wife in the background. She just got home. And she deserves some attention for being a fantastic wife. Alright. Beating down with Myr Enforcer. And as I haven't seen an artifact yet, I'm pretty happy that... Ooh, okay. This will be... He will block and then he will Tragic Slip. No, he will Undying Evil. Should I actually grudge my own artifact? I'm tempted. I will grudge my own artifact in order to draw something useful next time, and I still have it. Could I have done it on Darksteel Citadel? Oh, on the Citadel. Okay, I'm still feeling good about that. Disciple of the Wall dies. Okay, if you need to grudge your own stuff, do it on Darksteel Citadel, because it can still be targeted even if it's indestructible. By doing videos, I learned to play Magic better, and that's my main reason for doing these videos. So, and hopefully, while you observe me making these stupid mistakes, you will improve as well. Please die now, Shittering. Okay, I'm down to... I had this great start and I'm down to 1 Enforcer now. And he is 5 cards ahead of me. And now I can't even get past these guys with this 1 Enforcer. But Thoughtcast to the rescue. 1 mana for drawing 2 cards. That's pretty broken. And the card engine is going. Attack or not attack? I will get rid of these 2. I think I'm gonna attack here. Oh, Terrarion only costs 1 to play. And in my mind it always costs 2. So I'm killing them happily. And there's another Undying Evil that feels almost wasteful. Is Ogre of Skulls that important now? With me at... Well, he thinks he will be able to get this card, but he won't. Of course he can block. Let's look for stuff. We need some green mana. Only lands. I will force him to use the regeneration mana, which he will, and hopefully we won't get cheated now. He needs to augur me some of the time because I have Fling often here. There we go. I'm gonna destroy that life staff happily. And I wish I had something I could play, but I don't. He is stuck on 3 black mana with his deck. Managed to remove everything I did. And I have a bad feeling about this game. There is Crypt Rats. And here is Thoughtcast to the rescue again. Another Thoughtcast. Oh, Atog. And I think it's still good to empty the hand. These are a lot of artifacts for Atog to consume. And the sad thing is that Ogre of Skulls can just block him. So, if I attack... I think I have to attack. I will eat Terrarion to get the card. I will play Frogmite to protect me from edicts. And I will find a way through here somehow. He had double regeneration mana there. I have plenty of food for Atog. Throwing Fling now would really hurt him. There is Trinket Mage. He is under a bit of pressure there from Atog. And there's Fling. That means I win, right? Alright, I need to get red mana from Frogmite. So I'm gonna attack, I'm gonna eat a lot of stuff. And I'm gonna fling them to his head. I only need 8 artifacts, so... first, get some red mana from that guy. Cast Galvanic Blast in his head. And let's start eating things. And that's all we need to eat, right? There is no way he can get life. That's the way Affinity wins. Versus Blue-Black Trinket Control, and we are off to the 3rd game. And it's a bit like Channel 5 World. And this is the last game between Affinity and Blue-Black Trinket Control. There's a lot of draw here. There's not much action, but I can't send a hand like this back. Still 3 lands, 4 spells. Goddamn Fume Spitter. And I think the correct play here is... now it's probably just to play as many artifacts as possible. So I play Terrarion. And next turn I can play 3 more. And on turn 3 I can cast Myr Enforcer. That's the only threat I have against him. So I sure hope it's good enough. I'm gonna need these conversion things for red mana, so I can't use them too lightly. Fume Spitter beat down. Fume Spitter beating down. And what's this new devilry? It's Trinket Mage. And the capsule. But oh, the capsule is really nasty. Now I have the red mana. So then I could use... Okay, I'm playing it for 1 mana, and then I'm paying the mana. That's not the way to do that. Okay, I'm gonna Galvanic Blast the Trinket Mage. And then I have mana through Springleaf Drum for the Ancient Grudge. But I won't have time to use that, because he will cast his capsule and just kill the Enforcer. So I don't have time to reply with Ancient Grudge, or answer with Ancient. And we are at a standstill. Now I need Terrarion to cast the green dudes, the Carapace Forgers. But I have nothing going on, so I'm gonna use it lightly. Actually draw into green black, perhaps green blue, and see if I can find myself something to do, which I cannot. I'm now flooding horribly. Play an artifact, please. Yes, there we go. Instant kill on life staff. Goodbye, Ancient Grudge. Wow, that is some serious flood going on here. And if he casts a Muldrifter this turn, I think I can't recover. Oh, of course I can always recover. I can just top deck Atog, Fling, but I don't have a lethal Atog yet. Though it's fairly close, especially if I cast this Galvanic Blast in his face. He's not doing much right now. He is probably also flooded. And there's Demir Guildgate. And here's Atog. How big is this Atog? 7, 8. He can do 17 points of damage. Which means that he would be lethal. I'm suspecting Tragic Slip here. Tragic Slip. Of course he will double Fume Spitter it. Which means I should have killed it in response to Undying Evil. But I was thinking... wait a minute. Or if I kill it, it will just kill me, but it will kill me anyway. Unless... So if I get to untap for my turn, oh, of course he dies. And we need another Atog. There's Muldrifter nailing the nails into my coffin. Hammering the nails into my coffin. Nailing sounds nasty. The problem with Muldrifter is that he is bad enough and hard to block enough that I actually have to kill him. And I'm in a world of hurt. Casting 4 force for 0 mana seems good. Let's do that. Will he live? No. He will not live. Why is the card in my hand? Did I not play that? In that case it was a mistake. I'm still afraid of shitting rats. I only play 17 land and I have now drawn 9 of them. Luckily he kills me very, very slowly, and I'm glad I killed that Muldrifter. Fling. Well, now I can top deck Atog and just win. So he needs to take me out. If he has a Crypt Rat, he can do just that. Yes, another Muldrifter. Atog would be so unfair now. Yeah, let's throw into it. We have double Fling. We're not even playing the same Fling. That's a mistake. You should always, if you play several copies of a card, you should always play the same, so the opponent can get no extra information. Thank you, Deluxecoy, for teaching me that in the final round of daily. But I managed to beat him and go 4-0 in that daily. But the lesson was not easily forgotten. This is no good. And we have lost the game. Blue-Black Trinket Control wins over Affinity. And that's it today. I filmed 4 matches against Blue-Black Trinket Control. Let's see which I managed to post in time. It takes a lot of time to render the videos. Stuff. Let me know what you think. Was it good to see the creator of the deck play Blue-Black Trinket Control? Did he play differently than I did? Did he play differently than you do? Let me know. Thank you for watching MagicGatheringStrat playing Affinity against Blue-Black Trinket Control.